Welcome to Pinnacle Peak Park. My name is John Lolette and I am the park coordinator.
I'm Yvonne Massman, the assistant coordinator.
The trail at Pinnacle Peak is rated moderate, which means it's going to be not really easy, but not super difficult. It is 1 3/4 miles one way, so it's 3.5 miles round trip, but it is not a flat 3.5 miles round trip. You're going to have to climb and go down and up and down, and then when you get to the end of the trail, you get to turn around and come right back the same way, going up and down and up and down. So if you're out for a leisurely hike, it's going to take about an hour and a half to do, round trip. There's some great overviews, beautiful things to see along the way, and be sure to bring water, wear a hat, take your cell phone with you, any food that you might want to bring,
Good tread
good
on your
hiking shoes. Yes, good tread on your shoes. This is a very busy trail. There will be hikers coming up behind you. There will be hikers coming in front of you. So there is constant movement on this trail. So always be aware of the other hikers that are on this trail.
Well, John and I are the only two City of Scottsdale full-time staff. We have some part-time staff too, but we really are run on volunteers. Our volunteers are out here doing the trail work. They help with the office, answer questions, do tours. They are what keep us going.
To volunteer at Pinnacle Peak Park, all of our volunteers go through about 30 hours of classroom training. And this includes geology, flora, fauna, history, archaeology.
Trail etiquette.
Trail etiquette, how to use a radio, what happens in an emergency
First
procedure.
aid. All
sorts of things. So by the time that volunteer is on the trail or answering questions at the front desk, they've got a good idea what's going on at Pinnacle Peak. To become a volunteer at Pinnacle Peak, we'll start accepting applications in August. Training will begin end of September, first part of October. And once you've completed that training, then you're able to volunteer at Pinnacle Peak. We'd love to have you.
We ask that you provide us with 50 hours in 1 year of volunteer time. The park is open dawn to dusk and vary throughout the time of the year. For more information, you can go on our website or you can call our main number, which is
480-312-0990. Now that you got your hiking gear with you, water, good hat, great hiking shoes, let's go for a hike.
Let's go.
I'm Maury Chernus, founder of the Friends of Pinnacle Peak Park. This is a nonprofit organization that supports the park in education and volunteer recognition and bringing people in to make presentations to not only the volunteers but to the users of the park.
Well, I'm Paul Deef, and I first started climbing at Pinnacle Peak in 1975. And been climbing ever since. Once the park got opened, I helped build the climbing trails, go up to the climbs. Most people now hike at Pinnacle Peak. There's still a few climbers that get up here, and it was first climbed in 1947. And it's a fantastic granite, and they went up to the top, and now there's, I think, about 100 routes that people can come up and climb on. It is technical rock climbing, so don't come up here if you don't know what you're doing. But it is a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that the park is doing well and that we've got good stuff to climb on. I'm currently president of the Friends of Pinnacle Peak Park, and we're here to support the park. We've been raising money. We do educational newsletters. We'll have educational displays initially in Ramada, and our grand hope is to fund an expansion so we have a little visitor center and give the staff a little bit more room because they're kind of piled up in their little teensy office. And so that's going to take a little while to get going, but that's one of our projects. And we're here to just make sure that Pinnacle Peak remains a special place and help the city in all the ways we can.
My name is Matt Lucky. I live and work in North Scottsdale. When the Friends organization was just getting started, Maury Chernus asked me to do the newsletter. I put together many newsletters, but couldn't do it without the help of many contributors. I'd like to point out two people in particular, Diane Burney, who has written many of the lead articles for our newsletters, and Frank Biondo, who's our graphic artist. With their help, we've put together newsletters with articles on the plants and animals and the volunteers that give their time here at the park. Volunteers help make your visit a better experience, so be sure to thank them on the trail. You can contribute to the Friends of Pinnacle Peak Park at the trailhead as well as online at pinnaclepeakpark.com. Your donations go to support the newsletter, bring exhibitors like Southwest Wildlife to the park, and to recognize the many volunteers that help maintain a great visitor experience for you.